To live life, I think it's two things. I think the first thing is that you have to be true to yourself in like every way possible, you know, never letting anyone get in the way of what you think is right and what you think is wrong, never letting go of your own beliefs.
I think living your life means being happy and being content with the decisions that you make, but it also means being a little self-absorbed to know that you want to do what you want to do for yourself and have no regrets in how you live your life.
To live life means just to be happy, to do what you enjoy doing, not caring what other people think.
The second thing is, I guess, just being happy in general. Like I said before, just never letting anyone get in the way of what you want, never letting anyone get in the way of your happiness. Just doing, as people say, doing you, I guess. That's what I think.
Whatever it is in your life that truly makes you happy, whether it's doing something absolutely ridiculous or doing something that every other person in the world does.
Living life to the fullest to me means being happy with your decisions, doing things that you want to do.
Being able to look back on your life in 20, 50, or 70 years and not having any regrets. Trying not to fit into a mold, but becoming your own person.
Live life. Have fun. Go out, explore the world.
But also not staying still, not becoming stagnant, but constantly learning, constantly challenging yourself, and kind of not being too scared of new things.
Do what your heart desires. Don't let nobody hold you back. Nobody tell you different. Nobody tell you don't do this, don't do that. Do what you want.
Definitely think I'm trying to live my life to the fullest. There's definitely days that I feel like I'm not living it.
Absolutely. You know, my entire family is here in New York, but I happen to live in Arizona, and it sucks, but at the same time, I absolutely believe I'm living my life.
In some ways, yes, and in some ways, no. In the sense that being true to myself, as I was saying before, yes, because I don't really let anyone get in the way of what I believe and what I think is right and wrong. I'll stay true to myself.
And I definitely have regrets in life, but can't dwell on the past, you just gotta look forward and just work every day towards becoming a better person.
Because being in Arizona, excluding not having my family there, just makes me happy. I'm doing what I need to do for myself, for my career, for my development, for just me personally, and I'm having just the time of my life. So
Sometimes. I think I've tried really hard to put myself out there and to really make decisions that I think, you know, make me do other things that I haven't done before.
Honestly, no. You know why I say no? Because I was too scared of what my parents thought, of what my friends thought. So I held back. I tried to be on the same level as everybody else.
I think that I'm not totally living my life to the fullest and that I can try harder. Sometimes I feel like you can get pretty overwhelmed by all the different decisions you have to make.
And try new things. But overall, I think I'm really happy with where my life is now, and I'm just gonna keep trying.
Now, 29 years old, I want to go out and do whatever I want. I want to hang out with whoever I want. I want to go travel the world. I want to meet people. I want to see people. I want to hang out with people.
But that's what I'm working on, you know, being happy with my decisions and be able to just move forward and make changes. In my opinion, someone who lived their life to the fullest would be our cousin Daniel.
And Daniel.
And Daniel.
My cousin Daniel did.
and my best friend Daniel.
Daniel, our cousin who passed recently.
Really didn't care what anybody thought about him. Maybe he did a little bit, but he never showed it.
Because you never saw him second guess anything. Because he's always sure of himself and didn't have any doubts.
He decided to pick up and go travel the world. Go to Australia, New Zealand. He lived his life.
was in Australia doing something that he always dreamed of doing, and seeing different places and trying new things, and that I think is really the key to what living your life means.
He would just do anything for anyone, and he was just the nicest kid in the world, and that's what truly made him happy.
He, just remembering him, he never really cared about what anyone thought about him. He just did his own thing. No one fazed him. He just lived his life.
He really did what he wanted to do, whether it was in terms of sports, whether it was in terms of travel, in terms of what he wanted to do with his life. He just seemed really content with what he was doing. So
I definitely want to strive to become more like that, because I definitely doubt myself in my everyday life, and I wish I didn't. But yeah, I definitely think he was a true example of living life to the fullest.
He didn't care. He wanted to live his life. And I give him credit because as the oldest cousin in my group, he wanted to do him.
He was just truly happy. There was nothing that was stopping him. He was just at the peak of his life. He just loved everything about what he was doing.
In the end, I kind of wish that I could become more like him.